Well, Joy Bauer, a nutritionist, says that everybody has one. You know what it is? It's your inner skinny. That little voice inside that says low carb, no fat. It's not the way to go. Let's take a look. Joy Bauer is called America's favorite nutritionist, and she's the nutrition expert for the Today Show. Joy is a firm believer that losing weight doesn't mean eating bland food. Joy has helped thousands of people reshape their bodies and their lives with her 4 steps to thin forever. She'll motivate you to change your attitude and any destructive eating habits so you too can find your inner skinny. Please welcome back to the 700 Club, the author of Your Inner Skinny, Joy Bauer. I love the title, girl. It's a great title.
Thank you. And we do have an inner skinny.
We do. We do, and I'm still trying to find it, but praise God, it's here.
You have found it.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah, and like we spoke about earlier, food does not have to be boring and taste like cardboard in order to help you lose weight. There are so many delicious, fabulous foods that I put out there in the book, and we're going to review 6.
Well, let's do it.
Foods on a mission.
Cool, I love it.
Okay.
Shrimp.
So the first thing is a shrimp cocktail. This is the skinniest appetizer that you can choose on a menu. Shrimp are about 8 calories a piece, and they're packed with protein. And the nice part about protein is it slightly revs your metabolism, which is good news for dieters because that helps you burn more calories, and it also keeps you fuller for longer. And in terms of the cocktail sauce, the easiest recipe for home making a shrimp cocktail is to take a tablespoon of ketchup, mix it with a teaspoon of bottled horseradish, and put in maybe a dash of lemon to sort of, give it some pizzazz. Delicious.
I love that, and I love shrimp. And the key is it has to be steamed shrimp and not fried. Or boiled.
Right.
And not
No. You don't want to go for the fried shrimp. Yeah, it could be sautéed in a little bit of olive oil and garlic, or best yet, boiled.
Gotcha.
So this is what I call a fiery chicken salad. It's a low-cal chicken salad. I take either a chicken breast and I shred it up, or canned chicken breast, which is drained from water. And then I add 1 to 2 tablespoons of reduced fat mayo, a little bit of minced onion, and the trick is a few dashes of fiery hot sauce.
I love hot sauce.
It ignites your taste buds, and best yet, it slows you down so that you stop when you're comfortably full versus gobbling through until you know where.
I tell you, and that's a wonderful trick, Joy, because I actually use hot sauce on a lot of my foods because it makes me drink water as I'm eating.
That's
so I gotta
exactly
eat
right.
and then drink.
And again, it slows you down, so you pay attention to your fullness cues, which is what it's all about. This is a creamy, decadent pumpkin pudding. Only 150 calories, and here's my recipe. And it's all on your website. I take a 6 to 8 ounce container of non-fat vanilla yogurt, and I mix it with a dollop of 100% canned pure pumpkin. Now, the yogurt has some protein, which we already discussed, revs your metabolism, keeps you fuller. But the fiber from the pumpkin swells in your belly and, again, keeps you satisfied and feeling full. And, again, it's desserty. It could be a breakfast. It could be a snack. It's really good.
Well, I really want to taste it. That's yummy.
It's delicious, right? And
That's yummy.
The nice part about pumpkin is it's also loaded with beta-carotene for radiant skin.
Oh, I feel radiant.
See, your inner skinny and glowing skin. This is a bowl of vegetable soup, and we have great research that shows if you have a broth-based bowl of soup, which is a lot of water, filled with non-starchy vegetables like broccoli and carrots and cauliflower and peppers. You eat it prior to your meal. It starts to fill you up between the fiber and the water content so that when you get to your main meal, let's say a dinner meal, you're going to eat 10% less. So if you have dinner that's usually about 1,000 calories, if you have this bowl of non-brothy vegetable-based soup beforehand, you could shave off 200 calories from that meal. And if you do that every single night or a few nights each week, that's a huge savings at the end of the year.
Now, Joy, you said a key there. You said non-brothy. So add water rather than a broth because a broth would have, is that it?
No. A broth-based versus a cream-based soup. So what you do is a low-sodium chicken broth or vegetable broth, and you were onto something there. You don't want to go for a heavy, salty broth because then you retain a lot of water and it sort of defeats the purpose.
Exactly. And homemade is always better than canned, right? I would think.
Well, yes. If you have the energy and effort, and we have a great recipe on your website for my skinny vegetable soup. It's from the book. But if you're going to go for canned, you want to look for that big buzzword, no added salt or low sodium, because otherwise all that salt is not good for you.
Exactly, and no MSG. We talk about that all the time.
Right.
No MSG. All right, what's next?
No MSG. This is a classic Mediterranean cucumber tomato salad.
Okay.
And the reason that I love this is because cucumbers, an entire cucumber, aside from being 95% water, it's almost all water.
Love that.
It's only 40 calories, so it's the ultimate diet tool.
Yeah.
So I chop up a cucumber, I mix it with a chopped tomato, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and unlimited red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar. And again, it's a nice offshoot from the typical traditional salad. It's voluminous and it fills you up.
And it's a great garnish as well. Like if I have a normal salad or even just like chicken sometimes, grilled chicken.
Pretty.
Isn't it pretty though?
It is pretty, and it's a little different.
And it tastes good too.
We love it.
We do, Joy. We do, Joy. Okay.
This is a warm mug of green tea with a little bit of ginger. And there is nothing like nursing a soothing cup of tea to prevent you from emotional eating. When that urge to munch, you want to grab something in the pantry or snack foods in the fridge. Instead, slow yourself down and make a nice warm cup of tea. And, you know, we have some research that does show that green tea can slightly rev your metabolism as well. And you know what? I'll take it. I'll take anything.
That the truth?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, you know, you've created something called the Joy Fit Club, which I know that you have on the Today Show. Tell us about it.
This is one exclusive hardcore club. So every week on the Today Show on Mondays, I induct a new person into my club, and the criteria is brutal.
Yeah.
You have to have lost at least 100 pounds just through diet and exercise. So no pills, no potions, no surgery. And the neat part is that every single week we have them lining up. We share people's unbelievable, beautiful success weight loss journeys.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? I'm excited because Sherry Harris is actually a member of the Joy Fit Club. She's lost more than 156 pounds, and guess what? Her daughter's with her, and she lost 60 pounds. This is how they did it.
My name is Sherry Harris. Growing up, I was always the heavy child. I was always wearing the sweaters to cover everything up. You grew up self-conscious, you had low self-esteem, and no confidence at all. And I met my husband, and I was 190-something at that point. I went to the doctor in October of 2006 for a physical, and I saw the words morbidly obese written on my chart. That was devastating for me. Signed up for Weight Watchers at work. 6-7 months into the plan, and my daughter came back from Hawaii, and she said, I need you to help me.
My mom was my biggest inspiration to lose weight.
I love this. Well, Sherry and Courtney are here with us today. Come on over, ladies, and we're going to applaud you. We are going to applaud you because you look hot.
So hot.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so proud of you guys. Incredible. Sherry, 156 pounds. What is your life like now, knowing where you were versus where you are today?
Do you know who David Lee Cook is from American Idol? He sums it all up in his song, The Time of My Life. I wish that I would have known 25 years ago what I know now.
That is just fantastic.
They look like sisters.
Don't they, though? They really, really
sisters.
do. Well, what was the key? What was the key that said that this is going to work when maybe all the other diet plans didn't work?
Right here.
Yeah, Courtney.
Absolutely.
The cook.
I had lost the 60 pounds before she came to me, and it was my journey. And then when she came to me, she was like, Mama, will you help me? At that point, that was all she wrote. From then on, it was about her because I didn't want her to live her life like I've lived mine, you know, in a shadow.
That's beautiful.
Teamwork,
and it is the teamwork because, Courtney, you love to cook, and so you actually were the ones to help your mom prepare a lot of the different foods. And, you know, you love to cook so much, so you're going to cooking school, right?
That's right.
And you know what's really neat? Beforehand, she loved to cook her entire life. She was making these high-calorie, high-fat, high-sugary meals. So once they were on this mission together, she taught herself how to make.
Yeah. They lightened up a lot.
That's for sure.
That is really, really cool. I know I kind of asked this at the very beginning, but I want to ask you, and maybe in a different direction. Joy's program is different. What was the one thing that really made you say, I'm not going to give up?
Because she has her other Fit Club people that are in the book. And you read those stories, and you see that other people can do it, so you can do it as well. And it just keeps you going.
Anyone can do this.
Yeah.
They did not have fancy meals or personal trainers. They just made up their mind. They had a passion for action.
and you made really, and you had each other. Teamwork, accountability. I tell you, I've been praying about that lately, and the Lord's really talking about accountability. You have to have accountability and discipline. You have that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I got to tell you, I'm excited. Joy's latest book is called Your Inner Skinny. Show your inner skinny, Joy. Your inner skinny.
Ready? Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. It's available wherever books are sold. Aww. You're cool. We also have a free fact sheet for you called Skinny Eats, and it includes the foods we showed you today and recipes for more. It is available online only. All you have to do is log on to CBN.com.
Pumpkin pudding.
It's delish. Thank you so much, ladies. Pat, we're going to throw it to you as we continue to dance.
Yeah.
Pat.
What is that move and where did you get it?